Uh-oh. Looks like a dead animal here in the middle of the road. I got hit by a car. Hey, buddy. Oh, man. Looks pregnant, too. I'm gonna move her out of the road here. I don't want to touch her, though. Just gonna move her out of the road so she doesn't get hit more. Oh, dear. Poor guy. Oh, man. Got his head crushed. I see so much roadkill on my bike tours. I mean, you wouldn't believe it. Every type of animal you can imagine. Deer, cats, dogs, you know, chipmunks, bears. I've seen dead bears on the side of the road. All kinds of things. Sad. And I think a lot of human beings forget that we are all just animals, you know. We are animals also. And it's one of the reasons I'm so cautious on my bike tours. I go slow. I don't mess around with vehicles and people. I just, I'm trying to do everything I can out here to make sure that I'm okay, that I'm gonna stay safe. You know, it just takes one stupid person not looking or looking at their phone or whatever while they're driving, and you're done, you know? So you just gotta do everything you can to make sure that you're gonna return home from your bike trip safe. Seeing an animal like that dead in the middle of the street just makes you, reminds you to be careful. So I'm on a dirt road right now, but about 6 miles down, I'm gonna hit pavement again. And once I hit pavement, I've got a long uphill climb, which is gonna take me the greater part of the day to do. So I'm enjoying this downhill dirt section as much as I can because I know that I've got some serious climbing ahead of me today. You can't smell it on camera, but I certainly can smell it out here. It smells like skunk. I don't know if a car hit a skunk or if there's just skunk living in the area. It's not sulfur like from rocks. It is like pure skunk, animal skunk. So I don't want to hit a skunk today. Don't want an encounter with a skunk. My neighbor back in Park City, oh, there was an animal right there. I don't know what that was. It looked like a beaver almost. Like a big beaver. Anyways, my neighbor back in Park City, this was a few years ago, he was just walking from like his car to our condo. Hold on, I gotta pull over. The road is getting too steep for me to be talking and filming and braking all at the same time. So my neighbor, his name is Mark, he a few years ago was just like walking from his car to his condo, and it was dark, it was late at night, and there was a skunk on the sidewalk, and he didn't see it because he was just walking through the dark, and he kicked this skunk and it sprayed him. And he ran to his front door and knocked on the door, and his girlfriend was home, and he's like, her name was Becca, and he's like, Becca, I just got sprayed with a skunk. And she's like, get the hell out of here, she's like, didn't want to help him at all because he smelled so bad, and she didn't want him to come inside. So she ended up coming outside and spraying him down with a hose outside in front of all the neighbors and everything. I just think it's friggin' hilarious. I have run into a few skunks on my travels, but luckily I've never been sprayed. They've always seemed kind of friendly, actually, when I've encountered skunks in the wild. But like I said, I've never kicked a skunk personally. That's something I've only heard about. Look at this little stream off to my side here, really nice. Luckily I filled up my water before we left this morning, so I'm doing pretty well on water at the moment. Another sunny day, very, very nice outside, but I got a big climb coming up ahead of me. Look here, another little bird, roadkill. Poor little guy. Jeez. And I just passed a snake a moment ago that had also been run over by a car. Today is definitely the roadkill edition of Bicycle Touring Pro. Alright, so I'm back out on the road now. It feels good in a way because the bike just rolls easier, but there's more cars, and I'm going uphill for the next 2 hours straight. 5 miles, 2,000 feet elevation gain. So I'm currently at 7,800 feet, and I'm going up to 9,800 feet. So almost exactly 2,000 feet. Oh, it's gonna be fun. I've already gone almost 2 miles up this hill. Not too bad so far, but I think it gets steeper at the top. It's still pretty steep. At the moment I'm going 5 miles an hour, so not too bad actually for going uphill, carrying all this weight. Again though, beautiful views and not very many cars. One car every 2 minutes or so. Here's one. See the sign for the parking area? I'm just basically going from one parking area to the next, and then I take a break. So I'm pull over right here. Oh, this one's on the left-hand side. That's all right. It says Memorial Monument. Should I stop and check it out? I think I should. Sometimes I fly past these monuments, I just don't care. But today, because I'm going up a big hill, I'm gonna see what this is all about. So it says, this monument erected by the Japanese Association of Utah to Masachi Koto, I can't read the years, 1885 to 1923, Japanese aviator in his flight over America, Europe and Asia, airplane RYOFU.GO crashed 3,000 feet southeast of this spot, July 4th, 1929. Wow, that's interesting. That's pretty cool. I mean, that's terrible that he crashed, but it's interesting that where he crashed is exactly where I'm going, which is right up through that pass right there. And I'm guessing he crashed somewhere up in those mountains. Huh. If I had a monument dedicated to me after I died, I'd want to be out in a place like this. It's freaking beautiful. I wouldn't want to be in a big city in a crowded cemetery or something with I hate those when you die, they just put your name and the dates that you were born and the dates you died and nothing else. It's like you never existed. You had no personality. You were just like a body that was born and died, and that's it. I think that's sad. They should put something about each person, even a sentence or two, come on the gravestones, don't you think? Like, I rode my bike around the world, or something like that. I was a businessman. I love my job. Whatever, you know? The sun is out at the moment, but it's about to be overtaken by these rain clouds that you see behind me. I have a feeling I'm gonna get wet here. It's a very good chance, at least. And I got a notification on my phone that there was a lightning strike just a short distance away from here. So I'm at the top of a mountain. I gotta be careful holding a big camera out with my hand. Those rain clouds have just about caught me. I got a half a mile to the top, and then I'm there. The campground is right there at the top of the pass, so it's a great place to stop for the night. The wind is definitely picking up as those rain clouds get closer. I am honestly like trying to go so fast right now just so I reach the top and I can set up my tent before it starts to rain. There's nothing worse than getting drenched right before you set up your tent. And there's nothing better than setting up your tent, crawling inside, and then having it pour rain. Nothing better. So I'm pushing hard. 3/10 of a mile to go. Woo! Go, Darren, go. Go, Darren, go. You can do it. So I made it to the top, almost. This is the final stretch. About 100 more meters or so. Woo! Here's the sign. Summit, 9,485 feet. Nice. Woohoo! This looks like a good spot here. Picnic table and everything. Nice. So I gotta set my tent up really quick tonight because the storm is about to hit me any second here. Yeah. This is a really nice place though. No one here. So, I've got the tent all set up just in time before it rains. Hopefully it won't rain. But yeah, it's a good day. A short day, but a good day. I knew that I would be climbing that giant hill today, so I purposely kept the day kind of short. And this is a beautiful campground, actual bathrooms tonight, so really spoiling myself. Talking about spoiling myself, one of the things that's been on my mind is the fact that all of my clothing is falling apart. I need a new helmet, like my helmet I've been wearing for years. These are my glasses, and these are actually prescription sunglasses. So if I'm not wearing these, I basically can't see. Like I'm looking at the camera right now and I can't tell if I'm in focus or not. That's how bad my eyes are. So if I'm not wearing these, I'm in trouble. But anyways, you can see here that I recently cracked the frame of the glasses and I just super glued them back together, trying to extend the life of my very expensive prescription sunglasses. Like I should be getting new ones and probably with a new prescription, but I just don't want to spend the money. And look at my jacket here, like the sleeve is all falling apart. I have a pair of pants too that I normally wear bike touring and like off of the bike, and those have a big giant hole right in the knee. This jersey that I'm wearing, I've been wearing this since 2007, so all of my stuff is just old. My hat is, you know, dirty and old and sweaty and nasty and everything, and just everything needs to be replaced. But I honestly hate spending money on clothes. It's nice when you do get them though, but I very, very rarely ever go shopping. Like I probably shop one day every 2 years, something like that. But it's something that's on my to-do list because I honestly, it's just getting to the point where I need to spend some money. Part of the reason I don't have new stuff all the time is, one, I'm a cheapskate and I don't like spending money on stuff. Two, I don't like going shopping. I hate the experience. I think it's terrible. But three, I'm just so used to getting by with the little bit of things that I have that I don't even think about it, really, like on a daily basis. Like the fact that this is torn up doesn't even bother me. It probably should, but it doesn't bother me. I was staying with some friends in Ukraine recently, and they were commenting on how beat up my shoes were. And I was thinking, these aren't beat up at all. You should see my, you should have seen the shoes that I was wearing before these. These are good, but they had like holes in them and everything. And so, yeah, it's all a matter of perspective, really, I have friends here in the United States or like in Germany that are working corporate jobs, and they have a separate pair of clothes that they wear every single day, and they won't repeat outfits for maybe an entire month or two, which I think is incredible because that's a huge amount of money spent on your wardrobe and a huge amount of effort just spent on a daily, weekly, monthly basis just getting dressed. And honestly, that's one of the other reasons that I kind of enjoy just having like my uniform. I call this like my uniform because I wear it every day. And I kind of like it because it eliminates the energy that I would otherwise have to put into getting dressed in the morning. And I honestly, like, just putting these clothes on for me sometimes I find somewhat draining. So I can't imagine trying to have to put together a unique outfit each and every day. It's just so nice to be able to wake up in the morning and be like, what am I going to wear today? Well, I'm wearing this jacket and this shirt and this hat and these shorts. Why am I wearing those? Because these are the only clothes I have. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't mind it one bit. And I actually grew up playing soccer. A lot of people don't know that about me, but I was like a big soccer player. And when you play soccer, you have like two uniforms, your home uniform and like an away uniform, and that's all you wear, or maybe like a practice uniform too. And then I went to private school for junior high and high school where I had to wear a uniform every day, which was basically one of two pairs of pants, khaki or blue pants. That's all you could wear. And then you had to wear like a polo shirt. So again, I've basically went from soccer where you wear a uniform to junior high and high school where I had to wear a uniform, and now I'm in an adult in the real world where I wear my uniform every single day. So it's totally normal for me to have just one thing or two things that I kind of alternate between, but I do realize that like in the normal first world sort of place, it's kind of strange to have only like one t-shirt or two t-shirts and two pairs of pants and two shorts or one pair of shoes or something like that. So I have a friend, she's loves shoes, and she's probably got about 100 pairs of shoes. You go over to her house, she's got bookcases filled with shoes. It's incredible. And me, I got two pairs of shoes. A pair that I cycle in, a pair that I walk in. That's it. So anyways, I need to go shopping. It's on my to-do list, but I'll do it eventually. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you would do me a quick favor before you leave, just hit that little like button here on YouTube. That really does a lot to help me convince the YouTube algorithm that this is a video worth watching. If you're new to the channel, make sure you are subscribed so that you are notified each and every time I publish a new video. And if you want to learn how to conduct your own bicycle touring adventures, head on over to biketourshop.com right now and pick up a copy of my best-selling book, The Bicycle Touring Blueprint. This book will teach you everything that you need to know in order to conduct your own bicycle touring adventures anywhere in the world. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate your support, and I hope to see you out on the road sometime soon. Bye-bye.